Okay, so today we are making gelatin balloons. This balloon is going to be is going to go on a wire, a floral wire, and let's begin how to make these balloons. So we need water balloons that are small and not too big, and like you see, it will be easy to use this balloon rather than the big party balloons. So you have to make sure it's a water balloon. I have a balloon pump and I'm using that to fill our balloons. I'm not going to fill it too much. I just need it to be like the size of a ping pong ball, a table tennis ping pong ball. So once I get that, I'm just gonna turn it, and then I'm gonna tie a knot around it. I'm gonna make sure that it's snug and not too loose, and there's a reason why. Then after this you will need a toothpick. Okay, I learned this from a YouTube video, a Korean YouTube video, and I'll put the link up there as well for viewing. So I'm gonna put that there, and then I'm gonna use a piece of tape. You can also snip the pointy part of the toothpick so that it doesn't poke the balloon, and then you keep it over here and take a long strip of tape, but not in width. Like the width has to be small. Pull the length of the balloon and then put the tape. Make sure it's as close to the knot, not too far away. You want this toothpick to support it. So just give me a moment. I'm going to try to take it off the camera and then put the tape on. This is not the best I can do while making the video, but it should be similar to this. Okay, it's pretty much close enough. So once you have it on the toothpick, you see this is supporting it. So we are ready to put this balloon in gelatin. I have taken 15 grams. You need a kitchen scale for this. 15 grams of gelatin and 30 grams of water. And I put the gelatin in, I put the water on top of it, mixed it and left it for 5 minutes, and then I microwaved it for 10 seconds. You do not want to microwave it for longer. Once you microwave for 10 seconds, just mix it. If you think it's not mixed properly, then just put it in for another 10 seconds, but don't do it longer. You will see the consistency of the gelatin right now is nice and smooth. At this point, you can sieve it, because if there are lumps in it, you might want to sieve it through a net. You don't want lumps. I do have a few lumps, but I cannot make 2 videos, so I'm just gonna give you a brief idea. I have a Mary Gel Electric Purple color. It's a brand new bottle. I haven't even opened it. I'm just gonna use a really tiny dot of this. I don't need too much of gel color at all. If you're using Wilton, you might need a little more. But the Mary colors are pretty bright. So like you see, I'm mixing the purple in. Now it would help if it's a white balloon. You could do it with other colors, but sometimes if it's, I found I needed purple lavender colored balloons, so I found the water balloon to be in the color of lavender, so I bought those, which enhances the color once the gelatin is on. So Once this is mixed nicely, what you want to do is you want to take the balloon and you want to dip it in the gelatin all over. Make sure that the tip of the toothpick is also covered in the gelatin. If do not use too much of the gelatin because you don't want this balloon to be heavy. We want it to be as light as possible to go on the floral wire. My gelatin is a little runny and hot, so I might need to dip it in 2 or 3 times, but 1 time is fine if you have a thicker kind of gelatin. So you have to put it in like I am showing in the video, and make sure that the end over here is covered with gelatin as well. We do not want this part to show up outside. So once you have done this, you can you can leave it to dry on a foam core, like I have these other balloons on a foam core, using the end of the toothpick. Where is it? Okay. So we have to leave this, like you see it's still dripping the gelatin off, so you just have to make sure that you turn it around so that you don't get spots of gelatin like that over there. You have to keep turning it around so that the gelatin spreads, because it dries pretty quickly. It still remains wet. It has to be overnight dry. It has to dry overnight. So you cannot do anything with it at this point. You have to wait until the next day to continue the process. So anyways, once you're done with this, and the following day your balloon is going to look like this. I'm going to drop one of the balloons that I have made, okay, and this sounds like a ping pong ball. So it weighs it weighs a little bit lighter than a ping pong ball, and it also sounds like one. So once you have the balloon at this stage where the gelatin has dried and it's hard, what you want to do is you want to take the toothpick out, and you want to gently cut the tape off. You can use a X-Acto knife or a scissor, and then you want to pull everything off. You want to take the tape off completely. Once you're done with that, you will basically have the lower part of the balloon hanging, and we are going to use that to stick it to the floral wire. I have made this for quite a few days now, so it's a little difficult to multitask making the video, but here I got it. So you cut this and you take the tape off. So now you see you have this extra part of the balloon hanging, and you see the little knot over there, right? So what I'm going to try to do is I'm going to push that knot. I'm going to use the blunt side of my toothpick and I'm going to push that knot inside the gelatin. Now this has really hardened for the past couple of days, so it might be a little tough for me to do it, but it will happen. So what I want to do is I want to take a floral wire, in the elephant cake, the floral wire is white. I don't want to utilize my white just in case I need it for future, so I'm just going to use a green floral wire. The floral wire is by Wilton, and the gum paste wire and tape, that's how they sell it. And I tried many different kinds of metal wire, but nothing works. But you will be amazed how this works. So all you do is you make a twist like that, okay, and you make a knot with the remaining part of the balloon, end of the balloon, and you tie it, don't leave it, and then you fix your wire through the knot, okay, and then you pull it and get the knot, tie the knot up. You might have a little bit of hanging balloon, but that makes it look more natural. Like you see, we have not removed the balloon out, because if you do that, then you will have to cut through the gelatin even more. And now I have this part of the balloon which I'm going to twist the wire and make it stable. And then the last thing we need to do is we need to really, this has grown harder, but when you do it at home, you could pop the balloon inside through this and push this edge of the balloon, the first knot that we made while making the gelatin balloon, inside the balloon very gently. It's not easy, but there's a reason why I'm doing it. It's because it will help the balloon. I want to put the wire through. I want to put the wire inside the balloon so that it holds it from the inside. And I'm going to push this. Like you see, it's not that easy, but you have to try to push it in. That's the only way. Take the edge of the green wire and push that in through the hole, gelatin bubbles hole. If it doesn't work when you do it through it, now I'm just going to put it around the neck of the tie that we have. Twist it and then use that and push that in. See, it went easily inside. Okay, now the balloon is going to, okay, let me show you one more time. Okay, this is the edge of the wire and I'm pushing it inside the gelatin balloon. Okay, and then now you see it's holding it nicely. I don't have the elephant anymore, so I'm just gonna roll it on top of the bottom. It holds the weight of the balloon. I could make this more prettier. If you can, it's still holding, so you get an idea of how it is. You can, because of the video time, I'm trying to make it faster, but you can do this work more neatly, just like the picture with the elephant. So good luck and have fun making it. And I really want to thank the lady who made the initial video about how to make the bubbles, the gelatin bubbles. That was an inspiration. That's what helped me make this floating balloon. Thank you.